In my last two TikToks, I told you my story about leaving my second husband because he didn't hold up his end of the bargain in doing what he said he would do before coming down to planet Earth. And how I was shown that the key to my wanting to stay alive and not take my own life was letting my inner child out of the dark box I had put her in for so many years and just heaped trauma upon her. I want to share what I did to start doing massive inner child healing work in hopes that it might help you too. I was in the middle of trying to heal from much trauma in my life, but nothing helped me like letting my inner child out of that dark place that I put her and giving her love and attention. Those are the broken, frozen, traumatized pieces of ourselves. Shortly after that, I was reading a book by Sanaya Roman called Learn to Channel. And in that book, which is channeled by her guide mentioned asking for a high-level guide if you feel like you need additional support. So I did just that. And as soon as I asked for a high-level guide, within hours, I felt the impulse to take a really long meditative bath. And from that point forward, I kept feeling the urge to take baths, which I hadn't done for a long time. I normally just shower, but to take really long meditative baths, like 3 times a week. These would be baths for 2 hours at a time where I would put Epsom salt in them and play some soft Reiki music and have some soft lighting. Then I started reading an incredible book, and I have a Christian background, so especially if you do, but even if you don't, this book was key in helping me in my healing. It's probably backwards on the screen, but it's called The Jesuit Channelings, and it's by a woman named Pamela Crabbe. It's a channeled book by the soul who came down and incarnated as Jesus, and boy, does it explain a lot. Not only that, but Jeshua gives many, many examples of ways we can heal our inner child and do trauma healing work. So I would bring that book to the bathtub with me and look at something that I had highlighted in my reading and just ask my guides to show me what they want to tell me about that specific topic. And needless to say, when I quieted my mind and sunk down into the water, something would come to mind, some past event that needed to be replayed and healed. I remember many times sitting in that bathtub, curled up in the fetal position, crying my eyes out as I processed past pains and traumas. And something I've learned is that the healing journey is not for the lazy. To get the results, the incredible, amazing results you get from doing the actual healing work on yourself is something that nothing else can compare to. It takes consistent work, so be sure to follow me if you want to learn how you can take steps to heal yourself.